Like, I don't know what happened, but
How
then
dare you? You just see them and glue on your teeth.
They just
maybe
pack
after
them
one
all.
shoot, do you get?
there's this thing normal call gives you. It's like, like people are more serious
I
in
do-
their
I-
lives.
that's
What's happening?
me.
Okay,
Okay.
all about voices, tones, expressions.
You can
It's
lie.
not-
Where is Glory?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello? Where Glo now?
Are they here?
Glo don't go village, tell all our customer abi.
Everybody pay attention. Really?
We're having a baby boy!
Girl.
Boy.
Girl.
Boy.
Girl.
Boy.
Hello and welcome to Inventive Dimensions. So today I am with very wonderful people. I am here with Moyo and David.
Thank you.
David,
Yeah.
if that ad, if Airtel 8 times recharge ad was a YouTube ad popping up on a football highlights,
Okay.
would you skip?
Football. I
you
hold
skip?
football in high esteem. So for me to see that Airtel advert, in all genuineness, the first thing I saw held me.
Wow. Okay.
There is no skipping that Airtel ad for me. Absolutely.
They were able to tie you down
I'm
as
telling you,
their
they had my
audience.
attention.
That's beautiful. Okay, so Moyo, if for example Netflix allowed ads and you were watching a very beautiful Korean movie and Glo's ad popped up, would you skip?
Okay, so you were not fair to Glo, first of all. I mean, it's
Okay.
Netflix, and I would skip. Like, I wouldn't even wait for the next minute.
She doesn't
I'm
have
gone.
much patience.
I'm gone.
Okay, that's beautiful. So, but what do you think about the Airtel ad?
Oh, that's cute. It's nice. And the weird thing is that the first time I saw that ad, I skipped. Like, I don't know what happened, but
How
then
dare you? Say you skipped.
okay, I think I was watching something very, interesting. But then, like, I did skip. But then, as time went on, I was like, you know what? Let me just calm down. Let me see how this goes. And I really enjoyed it.
So you got captivated by the Airtel ad,
Yes,
but
I
you don't
did.
really enjoy the Glow thing.
The Glo was too serious. Let me put it that way. Like, they gave me the information, but it was just too many. Like, okay, I get it. You even want to give me credit, but even though it was just very okay. Talk.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I get you. Now give me something interesting. I was waiting for that point where they had a little bit of spice and fun, but I did not really get it.
So you don't buy the humor. Like there was no much humor in the Glow thing.
It wasn't given. It wasn't given for me.
David,
It
what do you think
wasn't
about
given.
Glow?
For me, the glue, there's something typical for Glue's ad. Most of the time, when they are doing advert, it will be star-studded.
Okay.
Like if there is one network brand in Nigeria that always gives endorsement, I can mention off the top of my head many people, even in the Yoruba movie industry, that you didn't see
they
it
do
coming.
have the stars.
You just see them and glue on your
And
TV.
they just
maybe
pack
after
them
one
all.
shoot. Do you get?
Yeah.
And for me, I feel in a way having too many stars in an advert, it defeats the purpose of the advert.
Okay.
I would see it, like for me, taking this Glow's advert as a case study. When I saw it, immediately I saw Malam, I've forgotten his name now, and I saw this lady. Their names, I don't know, I shall forget. They
But
are
you
all
were able to
stars.
recognize
I
them
was
as-
immediately I recognized their face. So I saw another person, then the third person. The anticipation that was in me was, okay, who else? Is my fave going to be there? Am
You
I
were
going
not
to see
you were not concentrating on the
the
ad anymore.
ad was lasting on
The
my
Glow
mind.
Berekete was not
But
Berekete
It
anymore.
was lasting on my
Yes,
mind.
they could be trying to connect to their audience through people they feel they would listen to. I mean, it's valid. It does make sense. Like, let's be fair. Sometimes you actually do things because, that guy you like on TV or that lady you like on TV.
Okay, the celebrity effect. That's what you're talking
Exactly. So maybe that's what they're
Okay,
trying
okay.
to bank
But
on.
when the
Being
celebrity
opinion leaders,
the
innit?
celebrity effect is now turning to celebrities effect in one ad.
I get how that's
there is a
done.
problem.
Okay, so David here does not like the celebrity overload on
Yeah,
Glow.
I
No,
like
I
how you
understand.
come. Yeah,
I understand.
exactly,
I understand. Okay, so what do you think about the sound effects? What do you think about the music
for the Glow.
for
or,
the Airtel? Let's start with Airtel.
You know something? That Airtel advert, there's something. Okay, I have a bias. Let me just
Go ahead.
Let me
It's an opinion poll.
be truthful and be honest.
Yeah.
There's something about Airtel and advert for me. Even there's a way they get you. They just make you seem like they make it seem like they are taking you on a journey. There is this one they
They
did.
get you stuck.
Do you get? There's this one they did that this man was traveling on a journey and he had missed his grandchildren, and he had not seen them because of distance, work of your son, grandchildren
They
hardly
give
come
you
over
that
to the village.
storyline
So
you want to follow.
He was seated beside someone, and he sat beside someone rather, and as a result of that one, I noticed how gloomy Grandpa's mood was. So Grandpa talked to him about how his children, he hasn't seen them,
And he wants
that one
to reach
used
them.
a data bundle
I'm
on
actually getting
Airtel.
goosebumps right now.
Do you
just
get?
hearing
He
you
used a
talk
data
about
bundle on
it.
Airtel to check, and he asked for his son's name, then check. Before the man got to Lagos, he had seen all the pictures of his children, grandchildren,
yeah,
and there's
that's
something about the
funny.
music, the ambience of the whole. You would just connect. So this particular one, the beginning, the first scene was where he found out she was pregnant, and there was joy and conflict in the same scene. Where they are excited about pregnancy, and the next thing is
Then I want
a
a girl.
boy again.
I want a girl.
That was it stirred up curiosity in me. That okay, where are we going? I like to see where.
So
this
so
is going
according
end.
to you now, you're saying the Airtel ad gives you a relatable scene, something that you can almost feel.
Yeah.
You have probably not experienced it before.
Yeah.
But David, are you married?
These rings are for sure.
Okay. So David is not married, but
I'm
he
not
understands, he can almost relate with
Yeah,
that
it
scene.
makes you daydream.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But the Glow ad is star-studded.
it dry.
Yeah, that's-
no
well.
offense. No
How about you, Moyo? What do you think about the Airtel ad, particularly?
Okay.
The use of music and sound effects.
There's something you mentioned it already. I mean, even with there's this family they use for their ads with Latif Adedimeji.
Yeah.
There's this thing where in ad where the emotional appeal, they appeal so much to your emotions. Even when you're using it, you're just using it because the ads are just
Your
so
stars are
appealing,
using them.
It's
Yeah,
nice,
honestly.
it's fun.
Honestly.
Oh, the only issue I have is the sleeper effect. That is when people are so focused on the entertainment. To be very sincere, anything ad I watch from Airtel, I hardly ever get anything. That's one thing I've noticed.
Oh.
I hardly ever.
You just follow the
remember
story and you
bonus
don't
or
remember
whatever.
exactly.
It's the
Okay,
story
okay,
I'm after.
okay,
Like that's
okay.
that's just it. I think that could be one down.
So
Okay,
the
okay.
end game of an ad is to remind you of what the product is trying to promote, isn't it? But Moyo here says, I just follow the story and I forget.
For Airtel,
I don't pay
For
attention.
Airtel.
I disagree, but it's our opinion. Unless you want me to say
It
why I
started.
disagree.
World War 3 one of you
Okay,
guys.
can I say something?
Go ahead.
David. What were they trying to tell you in the Airtel ad?
It was so self-explanatory. The climax was when he got to the hospital and they told him that you are not
Yes.
seeing one, you are
You
going
have
to
eight.
get 8. And he fainted. Immediately he fainted. Whoever wrote the copy was displayed immediately. I already knew, I could go get one Airtel SIM now, and 100 naira is 800 naira. It was enshrined in my mind.
Quite
if you
basic.
ask me. It was straightforward.
How about Glow?
Sleeper effect didn't appeal to me.
man.
Glow, from the get-go, I was not focused on what they were. No, they were saying things that I was hearing, but at the same time, I wasn't hearing it because I was looking. I was checking to see
You were
which
not
other star.
concentrating on what they
I
were
was
playing,
distracted
but just who
by
you were
many-
seeing.
Yeah. That's it for me.
I also don't agree with that.
Glow?
Yes,
Say
they
why.
were
Say
passing
why.
information. It was just dry for me. It was giving lecture. Yeah, I get it. You want to I get what you're
They
saying.
didn't even give you any storyline.
That's
to follow.
Glow.
They just
Exactly.
slammed
They-
it.
It was not. They did not really. I feel like there's need for balance in everything. Educate me, entertain me. They tried to be entertaining. The whole people coming in looking.
There is
for,
need for balance.
It's all of that, but then it was
Yeah,
just
yeah, I
she was just
agree.
saying
I
too
agree.
much, and I'm
I
like,
agree.
okay, sis,
I
I get
agree.
you, but
I agree.
Nothing interesting here
give me
for
something,
you to
you
look
understand?
at. So
So,
Moyo
yeah.
wants a balance, and David doesn't mind. Give me the balance, give me the information, just choke me and let
so
it be beautiful.
Just
family,
marry
everything is
information and entertainment.
Education
Just-
and entertainment,
just
yes.
marry.
Okay, so do you think Airtel's Ovajara, do you think it's made it like, do you think that ad made it distinct from every other telecommunication network, Moyo?
Sincerely, I feel all those bonuses thing, it's literally it's for everybody. I think, see, one thing about telecommunication, I feel like all this 10 times card, 8 times card is kind of, people don't really pay attention a lot to be. I think maybe it's just me. I do not really pay attention. I think it's more of the story they are selling sometimes. There's a way they connect, what's the word? What they
Their
want to give you
audience.
and how it connects to your life. I mean, like Airtel does it a lot. They make you see how it can actually, like how it appeals to your life. So you know, like there are some products that are not standalone. You understand? You need to marry them to something for it to make sense.
Okay.
You understand? So they try to, the emotional appeal actually kind of works, and it helps, and it's just, I feel like there are so many factors involved, but to an extent, the way they went about the ad was fine. But then sometimes that particular angle, all those, 8 times data, and I feel
You
like
don't really follow up
these
on that.
internet,
No.
I mean, we are Gen Zs. Everybody, the Wi-Fi guys are there. We just use it for
You feel you don't need. Okay, so David, she said that she follows the story, she likes the ad, but she doesn't really do the 8 times thing. Do you do it? Has he worked?
Does he convince me? Is he enough?
More like that, yes.
For me, it isn't.
Okay.
Like she said, Gen Zs. If they could find a way around it, the best thing for me, find a way to make all those your bonuses be data. Don't just
All
do.
right, you don't just want the
How
airtime.
many people do?
How many
proper
people
calls?
are you calling?
You will get my attention if you tell me I will do one data bundle,
And then you get
triple
8
it
times.
Oh,
I will go ahead.
I think one thing though, they are still the lovebirds because I have a cousin particularly that is always calling. I'm like,
We call on
Babe.
Snapchat and WhatsApp.
no,
now.
sometimes it's not the same.
So we've got a little bit heated. Now we want to go to the trivia questions where we get soft and cozy and more interesting.
Okay.
Please turn down the volume of the World War III.
Let's try.
Okay, so what phrase is used by the person in the video, maybe the Airtel ad or the Glo ad, that captured your attention? What was that thing? Moyo, I'm not going to ask you because I know you already think it's cute. So calm down a little bit.
Okay,
David.
the video, I enjoyed the whole thing, but obviously the one that stuck for me, the punch was after I fainted. And he came back to life and was like, how many girls have I got? So that stayed with me. It did stay with me.
Practical man. How about you, Moyo?
Okay, so for me, it was that part where the doctor kept saying, I have something to tell you. And we just like, no. I'm like, you people should relax.
I didn't expect that part too. Like, I thought both of you would be like
anticipating.
anticipating, is it going to be a boy or a
When
girl?
they were fighting over the whole thing.
Yes,
They
there's
wanted
someone who's
to
going
keep
to go,
this suspense.
I won,
Right.
you lost.
Exactly. So
But no, they were like, no.
And another twist to it is the fact that the man wanted a girl. It's not typical of our
Yes.
society.
No, that is like their.
It is not typical of our
Sometimes
society.
I feel
men
like now, if you see the daughter dad relationship, it's so
I
cute
anticipate
and all of
having a
that.
daughter, but I can promise you that it is not typical of our society for the man to prioritize
Maybe the
having.
Gen X.
Okay.
I think the millennials
We'll
are
do
different.
a poll. Don't worry. After, don't worry.
It's going to be an after party between the both of them. So what kind of appeals were used in the ad? What drew your attention? Like, I remember I mentioned it that if the ad played over a football match,
Yeah.
what would capture your attention? Usually we skip ads without even thinking, but
Thinking
there are
about
times that you are watching an ad and you're like,
Hold on a minute.
wait, let me just calm down.
me
So what was
check.
that thing that captured your attention in the ad?
For me, it's the emotional appeal. The initial conflict of that Airtel. Immediately they introduced the ad. There was this, we're pregnant, and immediately say we're pregnant, something like that. They say,
You were
it's
stuck.
going to be a boy. That conflict, it got my emotion.
How about Glo? What captured your
Blue?
attention?
It was star-studded. You don't see stars and take your eyes off.
Yes,
It's
I know this person. What's his name? What's his name?
you're
I want
trying
to remember his
wrap
name.
You enjoyed one of his films or his songs,
Exactly.
so you're trying to bring it to memory.
So how about you, Moyo, particularly on Glo? Now,
Okay, for the Glo again, I disagree with you, David. I know these actors, but then I did not really pay. Okay, you guys are here, fine.
You're not a Nollywood
But
fan like that.
I am. And no, let's not start that one.
okay.
That's another
Let's not
topic.
start that
Okay,
now.
no problem, no problem.
It was very rational. I mean, it made sense. The people wanted something, and they know someone that could give it to them. I mean, that's literally what the buying selling is about.
yes.
I have what you want. Like, come get it. It's not like Airtel that was trying to, romance you and, get your cozy. You understand?
Okay,
Exactly.
now.
So for me, it was informative. I mean, they hit the nail on the head. They were rational. You want it, we have it, come get it.
Someone like Moyo now, I'm imagining the man that wants to marry her. And the man wants to kneel that. She's like, hey, don't kneel down. What is it you want? You want to marry me straight. When are we planning to
Valid. I don't know what are we supposed to do.
You are not serious. You are not ready. You are not
Okay,
ready.
so I think about the Glow ad that everybody wanted something one. They saw other vendors there and they were like, no, where's Glory?
Yeah, that's.
And then they were
one.
looking for this particular person. I don't know if it has ever happened to you, but like you get to a shop and you're like, where is this woman? She sells beans for me more than every other person.
That one is even far. The one that is most relatable is being a guy, your baba. You don't change it. You
Exactly.
do not-
I think for
you'd
the
rather not
You
cut
You don't want
your hair.
someone who would carry your
You'd rather
hairline
not cut
to,
it. Oga no dey
to
house.
backdate your
Consider
hair.
and go do am.
No, thank you. I'm not
leaving.
interested. Okay, so last question. Are the calls to action strong? Like after watching the ad, did you want to go, okay, where's my Airtel SIM? Let me try.
Eish. I would not want to be a liar.
Go ahead.
In,
No,
in
be
that
frank.
regard, I would say the sleeper effect for maybe damping down the efficacy of that call to action. For me, I was
You
still.
were too emotional to
do
jump
you
to action.
Do you get? I was too emotionally involved. So
David is
that's,
someone
you
who is
know.
going to cry when his wife gives birth.
I promise you, when she's walking down the aisle, I'm in tears. I
Oh,
promise you.
Very
That
emotional,
kind of
man.
guy.
Well, let's not get into men and their drama
I
now.
beg you,
but-
please
So
just answer the
for
question.
Airtel, it was I was still in the moment.
Okay.
I get the 8 thing, but then see for this kind of ads, telecommunication ads, I hardly ever take the call to action. The only there was this time I told you the 444. That's the only one that I knew that okay. I still don't know what the 444 is for.
Yeah.
I still don't know.
Well,
but then
she's
I
not the
still-
only one in that situation.
Okay.
So
Okay.
although for the Glow, they were informing me, they were letting me know what the waiting was about.
Straight,
So,
they were not wasting time.
yeah, I think if I was to, take action for them, I would, their call to action was,
To go
they were
for Glow.
was leading up to it. So when they finally got there, it would make sense. You understand? The Airtel SIM, they pay as if they deviated,
A
double
little
here
bit.
and there. So yeah.
To wrap up my thought,
All right.
I think the Airtel advert, yes, when need arises, I need a SIM. And by way of going out and seeing billboards and all this kind, it will reinforce.
You
whatever
might
they
want to
already-
try.
Yeah, not
They will
bad.
come. There will be that top of the mind. What's that thing again? Topa. You've forgotten.
Top of the mind.
Awareness.
Yeah, top of the
Yeah.
mind.
they
So
will
you're like,
be-
there's this babe I want to call and it's only 100 naira I have left. Let me try it.
Oh, I need to change my SIM. They won't move my phone, but they moved somebody's phone. And after seeing that advert, the first SIM that will come to mind definitely is Airtel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He loves Airtel.
Yeah, I do.
And she's not very
I'm
emotional.
rational. Anyone that is willing to save me and save me.
I would have said something, but let's not go into that.
Let's
Let's-
move.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today. I really enjoyed the show. I was smiling
Same.
throughout, and it was wonderful having Moyo and David here
It's a
once
pleasure.
again.
Pleasure.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Yes. So, if you haven't dropped your comments concerning the commercials, please go ahead to the comment section, drop your comment, subscribe to this page so that you can have more of this. Maybe one day we might actually pick up that commercial you want us to talk about, and we will treat it. So, thank you for joining us today. Join us next time on another episode. Bye for now.